Hi, and welcome to M. Claire's Yoga and Wellness channel. Today we're going to do a really nice flow to get into splits. If you can't do splits, it doesn't mean that you can't do this flow. It just means that you might have to do it a few times until you get there. It's going to be really short, so please don't hurt yourself. It's really just, we're going to warm up the legs quickly and then get into it and then cool down. So it's a very fast flow. So please don't push yourself so you hurt yourself, because that's the worst, but do give it a bash if you think it might be something that is within your practice. Okay, let's get started. Let's start in a downward facing dog. Push through your hands. We really want to make sure that we get into the hamstrings to warm them up. Bring your chest towards the mat. And then you're going to extend your legs. And then bring your knee towards your nose and extend. Knee towards your nose and extend. I'm going to do this for 5. And last one. Come back into downward facing dog. Push through your hands. And let's repeat on the opposite side. Extend your right leg and add those pulses. And then bring knee to nose and extend. And last one. Come back into downward facing dog. Step forward with your right foot in between your hands, coming into high lunge. Here you're just going to move back and forth, really sinking the hips here. Then push up into crescent lunge. Again, making sure you're really straightening out the back leg and sinking those hips. You can interlace your fingers, point your index finger up. Then come forward into high lunge. Drop your knee into low lunge and just sink your hips. And then you're going to come back into half split. And you're just going to move between low lunge and half split, really getting into your groin and opening up as well your hamstrings, making sure that they're nice and warm before we go into our splits. Then hold your half split here. And just bring your chest over the top of that leg, square your hips off, point or extend your toes towards the ceiling so you can really get deep into the back of the calf muscle as well. Again, we're going to come forward into the low lunge. And add a twist here as well, reaching our hand towards the ceiling. And then grabbing hold of that left leg and bringing it towards your glute. You can also roll to the outside of your right foot, just getting a deeper stretch into your hip. Then release that back leg, come back into your low lunge, sink your hips again, come back into your half split, come over the front one last time, take a few breaths here, and then we're going to slowly slide your front leg out Going to come into a comfortable position in the full expression of splits. And you may be able to do it on one side, not the other. I've got an injured hamstring, so possibility of me doing it on the other side will probably be a lot less. If you want to come forward over the front leg, you can do. And then when you're ready, slowly come on up and slide your right foot back into that half split. Come behind you into your tabletop, and you can just move your hips side to side before we repeat on the opposite side. Well done for those that got into it, and well done for everybody who tried. And then tuck your toes, come up into downward facing dog. Again, take a breather here. A deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then you're just going to step forward into your high lunge with your left foot. And again, sinking those hips. Add a bit of a rock back and forth. Then come on up into our crescent lunge. You can interlace your fingers, adding a little back bend here. Again, really straightening that back leg. Getting really nice into your hips and groin. Then come forward and just going to drop your back foot into your low lunge. Sink your hips again, coming forward. And then come back into your half split. We're just going to move forward and back between your half split and your low lunge. Each time, seeing if you can get a little deeper. Then hold your half split here. Point your toes towards the ceiling and come over the top of your leg, squaring your hips. And then come forward again into your low lunge. Again, you can also roll your knee outwards, getting deeper into that hip. As you bring your left hand around, get hold of your right foot, bringing it towards your glute, getting into your quads. Release that back leg. Come back into your low lunge. Sink your hips. Then come back into your half split. Again, fold over. Breathe here. And then just going to slide into your full split. Like I said, for me, I'm injured on this side, so I probably won't be able to get into this one without injuring myself again or more. And if you want to lean over the front of your leg as well, you can do. Just listen to your body and be careful. And when you're ready, you're going to carefully come back up. Slowly bring that left foot in Come back into our tabletop. Well done again if you're able to do it that side or you tried. And then just move your hips side to side. And we're just going to sink the hips all the way down, looking over our left shoulder. Come back through the center and then drop your hips to the opposite side, looking over your right shoulder. Come back to neutral. I'm going to do this 2 more times. And then come back into child's pose. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this really fast flow that worked into splits, and yeah, it's one of those really great poses that when you do get into it, you feel wonderful, but sometimes it can be so challenging to get there. And one day you can do it and the other you can't. Such a funny thing. But I just want you to close your eyes as we're about to finish off the practice. And then come on up and meet me in the center of your mat. Thank you so much for joining me on this really fast splits flow. If you did enjoy this flow, please like and subscribe, share with friends and family. Leave me a comment below of what you thought about it and what other flows you'd like me to do. And have a wonderful day. Take care. Until next time.